Friday the 26th of April, my name's Shanie Ryan and this is the GRM News. So if the 90s was your era just like it is mine, then you're going to be just as excited as me to know that Lauryn Hill has signed a $1 million record deal with Sony. For only 5 songs, but she gets more money if she does an album. Now, following her success with the Fugees and her solo success, Lauryn put down the mic, and no one really knows why, but it was reported that she did have a mental breakdown. Now, it's a little bit controversial that she's coming back into the limelight. Although she says it's that time to come back, she's actually in $1.8 million of tax debt, so maybe that's the reason for this deal. But either way, I'm excited to hear new music. Several recognisable faces were seen on Tuesday at Stephen Lawrence's memorial event, organised of course by his mum Doreen Lawrence. Now Doreen has worked tirelessly over the last 20 years to bring her son's killers to justice, whilst all the while improving race relations in Britain. In attendance were senior members of Parliament Nick Clegg and David Cameron, and celebrities turned out in force including Emily Sandé, Beverly Knight and footballer Jermaine Defoe. Gary Dobson and David Norris were convicted last year, but some of the other killers are still at large and have not yet been convicted. A Kanye West mixtape thought to have been made around the college dropout era has been leaked online. Now the body of work is 15 songs long and features unfinished incomplete versions of songs that you may recognise, such as Jesus Walks and All Falls Down. Now if you're an old school Kanye fan, some tracks have been leaked on YouTube, so it's worth checking out. Now it's not the first time you would have seen one of these videos, but unfortunately yet another is doing the rounds on YouTube. It features a woman on the District Line train being extremely abusive to another passenger, clearly not of English descent. Now the racist video has been made aware to police and they have decided to try and nip this behaviour in the bud. Now a spokesperson for the police has said, "We treat all allegations of racism very seriously and urge anyone with information about this incident to contact us." Manchester United have won their 20th league title at Old Trafford after a 3-0 win over Aston Villa. A Robin van Persie hat-trick was enough to send the Red Devils 16 points clear at the top of the table, and also to give Sir Alex Ferguson his 49th piece of silverware in his 39-year career. So that makes Sir Alex the most successful football manager in British history. The Adventures of Grime Boy Better Know performed to a sold-out home crowd at the Forum in London on Saturday night. Now the self-prepared tour Boy Better Know presents Wiley, Skepta and JME went down a storm, with support acts Fecky and Fuse ODG, who are equally creating a buzz with their gigs so far on the tour. The likes of Chip, Wretch 32, Lethal Beat and Tiny Temper were all in the crowd supporting, and it was a memorable night in grime. And now it's time for Film Friday, and this week's Film Friday is 12, and it's by our very own Film Friday host Emil Amin. It's a personal yet universal piece. Now it's time for Artist of the Week, and this week's Artist of the Week, with over 9,000 views on the GRM website, is Temper T. And Video of the Week this week goes to G Money, All I Need Is Change.
Game needs change, it was missing me. Niggas in the can, banging IG. They're still saying I'm the hottest nigga on the streets. You know me, I'm locking down the seats. The game needs change, it was missing me.
Now it's time for GRM You, and that's the part where we here at GRM keep an eye on what all you out there have been up to. You can always submit your videos to info@grimedaily.com, and don't forget to put in the subject line #GRMU. And this week's GRMU goes to Reece Almond with his epic basketball trick shot.
Alright, go, do it.
So this is the part of the show where I'd normally be reading you the comments section, but to be quite honest, this week they were rather vulgar and rather boring. So if you want to get involved in the comments section for next week's show, don't forget to write constructive comments on our YouTube channel and of course subscribe. Thanks for having me this week. I've been Shanie Ryan, this has been the GRM News, and I'm signing out. It's Film Friday. Mark, yeah-ing. Yeah, bird, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's Dumb and Dumber.
There's no real bottom, baby.
I think
You should shush.
you're gonna say about them the
Ready? Ow. Oh, I
That
didn't
sounded.
Ah!
This is sounding so much better though. Like,